time flies. We started as a street band at the corner of Yonge and Bloor, and our first hit, our little hit on Much Music was Spadina Bus. So, and I'd like to point out that I am doing a flip-flop, but it's a 30-year flip-flop. When we wrote the song, one of my lines was, "And the LRT, that's not for me." And I fully support the LRT. So,
as opposed to the subway?
As opposed to the subway, yeah.
Why?
A bunch of reasons. Economic reasons. The province in the original negotiations was going to not only fund the construction of the LRT but also the maintenance of it. Whereas the subway, we fund the construction and we take care of it. So that's a huge financial billion plus dollars. The LRT's already got a completely the environmental assessment's already done. It's ready to go. It's easy to implement and transit could be happening fast. The subway, we have to wait 4 years to get an environmental assessment done, to plan things out. It's setting us back in terms of transit.
And it's going to cost.
And it's going to cost.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to cost.
Sure. But it does last longer, though.
Well,
no, you replace the LRT, you upgrade.
Yeah, you upgrade. You have to upgrade the subway, too. I just don't think, I think the LRT serves more people, and it's a better route in terms of people being able to access it. And economically, it makes way more sense. And I think the big fear, a lot of people think it's a streetcar, a lot of people think it's going to interfere with traffic, and it's going to do neither of those things. So, because it's on its own dedicated line that the one is on right now. So.
Did you see this thing that they're building, the line, the train that'll go from Union Station to the airport?
That's fantastic, yes.
It's quite amazing. At certain points, I saw a piece on one, at certain points it's going to be as much as 10 stories high above the ground.
Oh, really? Is that right? I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah,
okay.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I didn't actually look at the whole route. I just knew that was happening. I guess that's 2015 they're going to roll that out. Right?
Yeah.
For the Pan Am Games, right?
For the Pan Am Games.
For the 11 people who show up for the Pan Am.
It would probably be more than Sochi.
I don't want to be there.
I don't know. Yeah, can you actually get there? You have to be a paratrooper to get actually in there.
You know what's interesting in Sochi, after these Pan Am Games, this coming summer, they're going to have a Formula One auto race there.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, they built a track.
Oh. That's the luge track they're going to convert into an
The luge.
Really small little cars.
Yeah, exactly. Are you guys playing around anywhere?
The Shuffle Demons, we're going to do some fundraisers from our campaign, but probably coming up in March. We just got back from Europe. As I say, we played a showcase in Freiburg, Germany, and we played in Lyon, France, which was fantastic. So we're just sort of recalibrating after that. And I play a lot in town. I play every Tuesday night with a great piano player, Tyler Urema, at the Reservoir Lounge.
We've had him on the show.
Oh, you've had Tyler on? Great.
And you have a fundraiser coming up, right?
That's
the Winchester?
True. Yes, at the Winchester, which is on February 13th.
Where's the Winchester?
It's on, I think it's 51 Winchester. It's basically Parliament and Carleton. Just
okay. You remember that? I used to be there all the time at the hotel.
I never went to the Winchester Hotel.
Oh, no.
Why
I thought I saw you there in the 70s.
Why would I?
I don't know.
Well, you should come now. It's a nice room. It's a really great room for music, and we're going to do a fundraiser. And I started off the campaign on the 3rd of January. We had a great fundraiser in Kensington Market, and I, watching some of my favorite politicians work, one of the things that they had up was the whiteboard and the ideas. So we had the whiteboard up, and we were talking about ideas on how to make the city better, or things that bothered people in the audience, things that they wanted to see changed. And so I've called this campaign a bit of an open source campaign because I'm new to this, I really value ideas, and I really think that the citizens often get it right. It's often top down where the politicians tell us what to do. Citizens know what's going on in their neighborhood.
Now, you were good friends with Jack Layton, and
yes, also
Olivia Chow, and you played it at the service.
Indeed, yeah, that was.
Remember that? Because we carried that live.
We did.
Yeah.
Is she going to run? And if she does, where does that put you?
Well, I think probably, and I'm not sure. What I want to do is put my ideas out there, put my ideas forward. I mean, what I have said in the campaign is that I don't want to get to a point where if I take a few votes away from someone who may be a potential great candidate, I don't want to get in that situation. So I'm gonna read the tea leaves when the time is right and see if I should remain in the campaign or not. But right now I'm in it to win it, and we'll see what happens. I think the thing I like about my campaign is that I haven't been in politics, so I don't really have any favors to pay off, and I don't really owe anyone anything, and I'm not tied to a particular platform or party. So I think that's kind of a bit refreshing for people, where the decisions that I'm making are based on my conversations with citizens and what I believe is truly right for Toronto, not influenced by,
How many debates are they planning? Mayoralty debates?
I'm really not sure. I'm not sure I'll be invited to any of them. I hope so. But
And how does that work? How do you qualify for, who makes the determination that you're a viable candidate or not?
Well, that's the thing. I guess it's up to the media. So maybe you're helping right now. Thanks so much, Ted. If I get enough popularity,
I have absolutely no sway on anyone in
please.
any matter at all,
That's
Richard,
ridiculous.
but thank you for that.
It's ridiculous. But yeah, I think it's what I don't like about the system, and what I really like about something that council actually passed, which is called the ranked ballot initiative. You choose your top 3 candidates, just like they do at a leadership contest for our political parties. And so you choose your sort of favorite candidate off the top, but you can have a second or third candidate in your back pocket, so that you wanted to vote for, that would be acceptable. Now with the first past the post system, we have to kind of go, well, I'd really like to vote for that person because I love their ideas, but they'll never get in, so I better vote for this person who I don't really like that much, but I know they're going to get in and they're better than the other person. You know what I mean? It's a system that doesn't produce great results. And where they have implemented it, in Minneapolis, they got a woman mayor, they got 47% of the council as visible minorities, and it really tended to make the council a bit more representative of the population. And so that's one of the things I'm running on. I'm going to have to make this choice whether or not to stay in, because I may take a few votes away from another progressive candidate. But if we had that system, which council passed, we could just go forward. So we have to ask Premier Wynne and the other party leaders to pass that provincially, and then the next election, we can have a really interesting time.
All the best to you. Good to see you again.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much,
Rich.
Chad. I really appreciate it, Bill.
And
Great
don't
to
take
see you.
votes from Mamalidi.
Oh, dear.
I think he's taken them from himself. Richard Underhill, every Tuesday night with Tyler Urema. Whereabouts?
It's at the
Winchester.
Reservoir Lounge, 52 Wellington.
And the fundraiser's the
The
Winchester.
fundraiser's at Winchester on
Gotcha.
February 13th.
All right. Stick around. Mike Toth, our sports director, joins us. We'll take a look at tomorrow's game and what's happening with the Leafs and the Raptors and other sporting necessities right here in Newstalk 1010. It's 2 o'clock.
From the Newstalk